Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Tiffany, and as you guys can see, for those of you that are not new here, this is definitely not how I normally set up and record my videos. I have no backdrop behind me. This is just my bedroom, so welcome to my humble abode. This is how we're living our lives until I figure out how the hell to put my backdrop stand together until I get some new backdrops. This is what we're gonna get. Welcome to my humble abode. Today's video, I'm going to be doing a cute, probably like halo eye situation, maybe, kinda, not really sure, I don't know, but I'm doing the makeup challenge, the little, you know, brush in front of the camera, pop back out but out in your face. That's what I'm doing with a group of girls on Facebook, so when I get the video, that done video, finished video, you guys will see it too. But I'm really just coming here to get cute. So if you're not already subscribed to my channel, be sure to do that before we even hop into it. If you like a more relaxed, you guys are in my home, welcome, hello, how you doing, setting, let me know down in the comments below. But without further ado, if you guys are interested in seeing whatever look I decide to come up with today, then just stay tuned to the video. Okay, so how I think I want to start off doing my makeup today is, I think I want to do foundation, brows, eyeshadow, everything else. I think that's what I want to do today. I'm not really sure, but what I have envisioned in my head, I don't know why I keep pulling my eyes back like this, that's how I feel like it's going to go. I figured out how to do some editing thing that I've been wanting to do for a long time, finally on iMovie, and I'm finna do it in this video. Y'all finna see, I'm finna shake it up. She's stepping up her game. Get it? Okay, so first off, what do I have? Okay, first off, I'm going to use some eye cream. This is, oh, watch this. I'm gonna be using the Ole Henriksen Banana Bright Eye Cream, and you guys know, you might not know, but like, you might know, I've been using this for a little while now because these mom bags have kind of been like playing and disrespecting me, but it's been helping. I have been literally obsessed with this eye cream. It's been so good, and it smells good too, and I put it all over my eyes, like eyelids, under my eyes, all that jazz. Then I've been using a new moisturizer. It's from Saturday Skin. I got it in my BoxyCharm, and I never actually used it once I got it, but I did just start using it, and I'm not mad about it at all. And I've been doing really good keeping up with my skincare, like before and after makeup, so I'm super proud of myself because, like, to be completely honest, for a long time there, I didn't need this much. For a long time there, I was slacking. Like, obviously I would wash my face, but I wasn't putting on my night cream anymore. I wasn't putting on my moisturizer anymore. And my skin definitely felt the difference. I was getting more dry patches, and that was not tea. That was not it. So for primer, I'm going to be using my Milk Hydro Grip primer. Y'all already know this is Bay for Me. I'm still using the same bottle that I was using, but I'm halfway done. My mirror is right there. Matter of fact, let me move it a little bit closer so I don't have to look that far off. I got a new nose ring. I don't know if y'all can tell, but it's like a little diamond situation right there, you know, just spicing it up a little bit. Okay, so for foundation, I'm going to be taking my Lancome Teint Idole foundation, and I have the shade 500 Suede Warm. I'm going to assume, pretty safe to assume, that W stands for warm. Most likely. I don't see why it wouldn't stand for warm or what else it would stand for, but that's the foundation I'm going to use today. And this is a Sigma 3D HD Max Kabuki brush. I don't use this often, but I don't know why. It's a good brush. So I'm going to go off camera and do my brows, but I'm going to be using the Benefits Precisely My Brow in shade 4. You already know this is one of my favorite pencils. So I'm gonna go off camera, do these really quick, and it's probably not gonna be quick, but it's gonna be quick to you guys, and then I'll be ready. Okay, so I am back. I don't know why he put my hands up like this. I did one eye off camera, and I would zoom in, I would sit up and show you guys, but I won't lose focus or nothing, so I'm not gonna do none of that. But I am going to be using the Jackie Aina palette. Y'all already know how I feel about Auntie Jackie's palette. She is a banger. Okay. So I'm going to be using that, and I will be showing you guys what shadows I'm going to be using while I use them. So first off, I already primed my lid with the Milani Conceal and Perfect Concealer. I'm going to go into this shade first, and that is the shade Big Wig, and I'm gonna pack that on my lid with a with a Morphe M166 brush. And the concealer from Milani is very matte. I don't know if it's supposed to be matte, but it definitely is. So for those of you that like to use concealer as a base, but you don't like that it doesn't dry down right away, I would say if you don't want to set your concealer, the Milani concealer is definitely a good option for you because she dries down, okay, for sure. So then I'm going to take the shade, I'm about to say the code Edges. What? That's Auntie Jackie's code. But the shade Edges, and I'm going to take this Morphe M506 brush. It's a little tapered brush, and I'm going to use that and pat the color right on the edge of where I placed that purple before I actually buff it out, so that way the color is placed down, and once I start blending it doesn't like disperse right away. I'm going to go back in with the purple, but I just want to make sure this color is placed good. And then I'm going to start working in circular motions to buff out the edges. Then I'm going to take the shade Edges on this Sigma brush. I just tapped into it one time. I'm going to go right at the head of my brow kinda, and like on the inner part of my eye. The baby's yelling in the background, so please don't think I'm being a horrible mom. Brian is out there with him, and I'm just bringing this up basically into my brow. Okay, so I went ahead and, well, I guess you would say I cut my crease, but I just put some makeup remover. I just used some eye makeup remover to remove the purple that was on my lid. And now I'm going to go into what shade did I use? The shade Trust Issues and the shade Sponsored. I'm going to go into those two shades. Sponsored right on my crease area situation. And then Trust Issues on my lid. I'm going to take the Sigma E56. Is this the one I used? It's not the one I used. I used the Sigma E58, but I'm going to use the E56. I think this might be a little bit more precise. It's a little smaller than the other one, and I'm just going to, I didn't put no primer or nothing back on my lid. I'm literally just like swiping it right on the edge where I removed the eyeshadow. This is always my trouble eye. Like, it always wants to do its own thing, I swear. Oh, this definitely looks different. I definitely dipped it down on the other side. You know, I can't take it back. It's happened. This is where we are now. So, just, you guys are going to have to bear with me. We're going to have to work through this together as a family. Because this right here, this is not it. This is not what it was supposed to be. But I'm not starting over. So I'm just adding the purple back on the outer corner. Like, it doesn't look bad, but it definitely isn't as clean as this side. Like, this side is very crisp, very precise. This side just is not. And it's kind of bothering me. Like, I don't lie to you guys. It's kind of bothering me. Like, it's kind of bothering me a lot. To be completely honest, it's bothering me a whole lot, but I just don't have it in me to start over right now. Like, I don't. It's late. It's super late, actually. As a matter of fact, it's very late. It's like midnight. So I'm going to pop on my lashes now. Well, actually, I line my eye. I'm just kidding. I line my eye with the Fenty Fly Liner. It's literally just a line. I didn't do nothing crazy. And then I put edges back on top of that and pressed it in. Okay, and then boom, that's the eye. Oh my god, it's killing me that it looks like this and it doesn't look like the other eye. Oh my god, like this is literally going to drive me insane. I might go ahead and do it over. I don't know. At this point, I'm not even feeling like it, but I might, because it's really pissing me off and it does not look good. Like at this point, it doesn't look good. Like it doesn't look horrible, but like this isn't it. So I'm gonna go off camera, pop some lashes on, maybe do my eye over. I don't know, but I'm feeling very defeated right now and I'll be back. Okay, so I did go ahead and redo this eye off camera, but then it didn't work out for me again. I think I'm just so anxious about the situation that just happened, so it was a flop. But I just diffused this eye out a little bit more so that way they were a little bit more in sync and in tune. They don't look bad, but they don't look like how I envisioned them to look initially. So that's just that on that. So I was going to use my L'Oreal concealer, but instead I'm going to use the Milani Conceal and Perfect concealer. I have the shade 160 Warm Tan, and since I use this on my eyes, I figured why not, because it kind of like went off to the side anyway. It's not really often y'all see me use concealer. I don't dislike the concealer. I just have my favorite concealers that I use. So y'all always see me like using the Too Faced multi-use sculpting concealer. Y'all see me use the L'Oreal concealer, because those are my two favorite concealers. And like I have the NARS Soft Matte Complete Concealer. Don't dislike that, but it's not my favorite. So I'm going to use the Fenty Beauty Matchstick. I'm about to say Mademoiselle lipstick. The Matchstick in Espresso. And y'all already know this is like a banger for me. This is a must every time I do a makeup. Doesn't matter if I'm doing a full glam. Doesn't matter if I barely have on makeup. Doesn't matter any of that, because this is a banger for me. This is a banger for me. So I'm going to blend this out first. Let me get I have a double-sided, a dual-ended brush. Here it is from Sephora. It's the 202 multitasker face brush and the concealer brush. So I'm going to use this to buff out this. The door's open. Brian's behind me. I know y'all see him. And Aiden's screaming. So how we're living our lives right now. Yes, babe. Do you want to be in the video or something? You want to say hi? Okay. So I think when I first got this brush, I was using it for trying to use it for foundation. I did not like it for foundation. I did not like the foundation at all. So since then we have moved forward and stepped away from that because it wasn't my cup of tea. See, this is why I don't do my edges, because I be all up in them trying to blend out my makeup, so I be messing it up. But anyway, like I was saying, because I got sidetracked, I got this brush originally, I think, to use for foundation. I think I used it for foundation, didn't like it for foundation, and haven't gone back since. I think the only time I've used it for foundation since then was if the rest of my foundation brushes were dirty. So if that doesn't say much, that should say a lot. I'm gonna blend this out with my beauty blender. I honestly should have blended my concealer out first and then did my contour, because I just slid back. I was really close. Because this concealer dries down. I know I said that, and once it's set down, it's pretty much set. So hopefully this doesn't backfire on me, because normally if I use it, I blend it out before I do my contour for that very reason. But I don't know why I fumbled today and didn't do that. But yeah, I might have to add, oh shit, looking highlighted. I might have to add a little bit more, because that definitely dried down in some spots. so I might have to add more. Okay, I'm gonna spray my face and then I'm gonna try to blend it out a little bit more. It's kind of settling into my face, like if y'all can see, like right there. That's not good. Okay, so let me, whew. She's clapping back. Let me put my L'Oreal concealer over top of it, and that should fix it. Actually, it should help a lot because my L'Oreal concealer is way more neutral than the Milani concealer. That's definitely more golden. And the L'Oreal concealer is kind of like a godsend. So she normally fixes most things for me. If ever I have an issue, that's the concealer that I use. Okay, so that definitely helped a lot because it wasn't looking good there for me, not for a little while. So I'm going to take my Laura Mercier powder, just a regular translucent one, and set under here. Right now I feel like I'm in focus. I don't know if this is how I look the whole time, but whatever, it's what we're gonna go with. So I'm not gonna bake, I'm just going to soft set everything. Okay, so I'm gonna line my eye. I'm gonna use this Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On pencil in Alkaline. I wanted to use the purple one I have. I think it's called Vice, but I guess this burgundy one will do. Yeah, I think this will be all right for what I got going on. So I'm gonna take edges and big wig and I'm going to mix the two and buff them down there. Well, that's not what I expected. Big wig kind of took a back seat there. I'm going to pop Soleil on my inner corner. I actually have that on my brow bone. I didn't do that on camera, so I guess that's why you guys didn't know. But yeah, so I'm going to take my Fenty Beauty bronzer in, I'm about to say Mocha Mommy. I don't even have that shade. And Coco Naughty to bronze today. And then I'm thinking I'm gonna do a pinky burgundy-ish blush. So I'm gonna take this Profusion blush palette, and this is in the, I'm about to say in the style. Oh, it doesn't have like a light, medium, or whatever, but it does say it's just a 6-shade blush palette. And what shade am I going to use? I don't even have a brush. Ooh, I got ain't nothing on this brush yet. I'm just pressing everything into my skin. Dust that off because I always forget to do that much. So I'm going to use, I think, the middle shade at the bottom. I'm going to take Soleil for my highlighter today because it's on my brow bone, it's on my inner corner now, so I figure why not. I'm just going to take this Morphe brush. That looks good to me. That looks fabulous to me. Very fetch. Okay, so let me spray my face. I'm not going to use that spray that I used at first. I'm going to take what is this called? The Iconic London Prep Set and Glow spray. I'm all about this being glowy and fresh and all that. I don't have any lipstick on. I'm probably gonna do a gloss, a nude. I'm gonna set my brows. I don't do this all the time, but I think I'm going to do it today. I'm going to use this Anastasia Beverly Hills, what is this called? Tinted brow gel, and I have it in the shade medium brown. And then I tried this one. I know, big leap to make, thinking they're a scam, and then going to get an ABH one. Didn't say I made any sense, just said that's what I did. I really like it. Like, now, since I've been using that one, it's been like a must for me. I'm gonna use my NYX lip liner in, is this Espresso? Yeah, Espresso. I think I'm just going to do gloss today, so I'm going to take this Morphe gloss in Freebird, one of my favorite lip glosses. It's really the bomb, and I'm just going to, ooh, look at that. Iconic. Look at that. Look at her. This is the finished look. Let me go off camera, put a little something on, because this is a robe or whatever, and I'll be so like you guys saw before, this is the finished look, and honestly, I'm looking kind of good, not gonna lie. Came out kind of fire. I've been loving my hair down. As you guys can see, my last video, don't think it was my last video, but a video that I've done recently within the last couple of days, couple of weeks, that you guys have seen, I think it was my Fenty Beauty video. I had my hair down, and I have been obsessed. This looks so freaking good. We had technical difficulties in the beginning there, you know, with the eyeshadow, but we worked through it, okay? We're survivors. We don't quit. We keep going, and the finished look came out immaculate, if I do say so myself. Blonde is my color. Blonde is definitely my color. If you guys like this look, then make sure you give this video a thumbs up. Even if you don't like the look but you like the video, because I'm in the video, then make sure you give it a thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button if you didn't already before we jumped into it, because if you didn't, I know I suggested that you do it in the beginning. It was more like a do it, not really a suggestion, but you know, here we are. So if you didn't do it, do that. And do I have anything else to say? I don't think so. So like I always tell you guys, I'm your girl Tiffany. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.